It's new, and it's digital, baby. Live from the new Hollywood Studios, 610 WIOD presents Rick and Suds. To talk with the boys, call 622-WIOD in Dade, 767-WIOD in Broward, toll free 888-949-WIOD. AT&T Wireless and Mobile One customers can call free pound IOD. Now, Rick and Suds.
Sometimes on the weekend I decide to fix some things around the house. I grab my power drill and hammer and nails to put the leg back on the couch. The wife calls out, "Be careful, hon, you know. With those tools, you're kind of lame." I never saw the drill go halfway through my thumb, but I sure can feel the pain. I'm chainsawing a tree out in my backyard when it kicks back towards my head. I feel the shot go through me in a flash, and I start to curse and swear. Then I jump up and dance around that tree stump like a man who's gone insane. I never seen that chainsaw slice into my thigh, but I sure did feel the pain. I just seem to hurt myself in some ways every single day. Yesterday I burned my eyes and face while pouring Marino down the drain. Norman from never seems to smash his thumb, and he never does explain. Fixing things around your house can save you cash, but it sure can cause you pain. When I look into the mirror, all I see is a cussing intense pain. Ow! God, that hurt.
With us today. Listen and have your say. Welcome to the Rick and Suds Show.
Now, what just happened to it there? It just cut off. By the way,
there's a whole bunch of. What do you mean, the first time or the second time?
Well, no, the second time you hit it, that was pretty cool. But the first time, it just cut off just right there. It said, "Welcome to the Rick and Show," or "Welcome to the Rick and and that was it. It sounded like it anyway.
No, maybe you just turned your mic.
As soon as I turned my microphone on, I couldn't hear it anymore. All right, this is, and by the way, you're so far away.
Hi.
Crying out loud. No, Just wait a second here. No. We're trying to get Suds on the air here. Are you on the air?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then let's go ahead and we'll do that. Well, that works pretty good. That was pretty cool.
Okay, see you, everybody. I'm going home.
What microphone are you on?
I don't know. I've got two on buttons.
We have somebody in there who knows what microphone he's on.
I turned it on from in here.
Okay. Are you on 4? Try that, Suds.
Hello. Oh,
there you go.
Oh, my.
Look at that.
Oh, make it real loud again. I like that. Hello.
And you're so far away, too. What? No, now I don't hear you.
Okay, then it's working.
Okay. You know, I heard...
I'm going to cough.
Just quit
How did
playing.
that work?
Will you quit just playing around just for a second so we can just like sit down and just get going? I heard Juan this morning, which was real interesting. He came on with the newscasting. You know, I turned on at 10 o'clock just to find out if we were even going to be here because yesterday there was a little bit of consternation in the sense that Steve Nicola came up and said, and then left. And, of course, translated, that means you guys may not have phones tomorrow, so you may be back here. Well, I tuned in this morning at 10 o'clock to find out, and I heard Juan do a story where, did you happen to hear that? It was really bizarre. He did the beginning of the story, and then all of a sudden there was the beginning of the story again, like he was inside the audio vault.
No.
Like they had pressed the button like...
Yes, I am.
Like that.
Well, he wasn't here.
Oh, he was not here?
Place this morning.
Now,
and tomorrow he'll be here.
Let me get your levels correct.
You know,
I was listening to Neil, and I know how first days go, and handled quite well, but extremely draining. So I'm just like planning on just pacing ours. There, I hear like a little.
All right,
you turned it up more.
How's that?
No, that's not you. Quit playing. Well, just sit there and relax. You've got one microphone and one button, and he couldn't quite figure out how to turn it on. I've got 142 buttons here this afternoon, and oh, look at that. It's 5342.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just wanted to make mention of that here in the afternoon on Wednesday in our beautiful, brand-new palatial studios. Pardon me?
This is great.
We have, now, why aren't you sitting over here so you can watch the DSS, the TV?
I'm getting a mirror. They're putting a mirror in for me.
Sure they are.
Yeah.
Okay. We have brand-new lines. Now, where are the phone numbers to the lines written down? Right, oh, look at that, right in front of me. That's good, okay. How about Dade, 305-622-WIOD? Wait a second. Do we give out the area codes?
No.
What are the phone numbers?
622-WIOD.
For Dade.
For Dade. But it's toll-free, right? So we don't give out the area code, even though it's written down here. So, in Dade, it's 622-WIOD. In Broward, it's 767-WIOD. Toll free, 888-949-9463. That's 888. That is quite a bulky number, isn't it?
888.
Okay, there you go. Very good. 888-949-9463. And the mobile line is still pound IOD. So I guess I'm kind of looking at the lines over here and trying to figure out who should we go for first, or should we just like sit back, take a deep breath. By the way, I-95, if we have any terrorists in the audience and you'd like to, well, I guess, terrorists aren't really up to doing any good. I was going to say just blow I-95 off the face of the map. But we'll get into that later. I was so excited, our brand new commute, knowing that it's going to be taking half as long, and I hopped on I-95 this morning, and guess what? It just stopped. Just stopped. And why? You kind of expect to see something, like maybe there's a reason that it stopped.
Like an elephant in the road or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then, like go as soon as you pass the elephant, go faster again. Well, all of a sudden, we started going faster again about a half hour later, but there was nothing in the road. There was some signs that said left lane closed up ahead and about 42 knockdown barricades and not a worker in sight. So,
perfect.
Yeah, exactly. So why did everybody, I don't understand. Regardless, I'm starting out with a tremendous headache. Thank you, I-95. Sucking up a lot of fumes on my way in here this morning. And it was just, it's a good start to a great day. But the sun is shining. The birds are singing. We have this huge studio. Adam, seriously, if I have to come over and visit you, I'm going to have to get in a car.
What?
Exactly. Now, I heard some people around Neil this morning, like standing over his shoulder and this and that, applauding. I thought they were. Everybody has just kind of said, okay, well, that's out of the way. We'll see you later. I have nobody in here pointing anything out to me, exactly what's going on.
I feel like a guest in someone's home here. It just doesn't feel right.
Well, take your pants off.
We don't. Oh.
So let's go to the phones. Now, who's going to be our first call? Should we go to a mobile? Maybe somebody who's stuck out on I-95. This is going to be very momentous. I press the button. Are we going to be hearing anything? Mobile, hello? Mobile, hello?
Hello?
You're the first call, pal.
Oh, Bubbles, I feel honored.
Okay, wait a second here. There you go.
Oh,
okay.
Location.
Not this guy, the first caller.
Who is it?
Mr. Antagonism.
Oh.
Come on, get excited. Geez.
And this speaker's I could hardly hear his phone ringing like it does.
He was the first call. We're doomed.
Yeah. Oh, well, sure. I mean,
everybody out of the pool. That's it. The show's over. He was the first call. How could you do that to us? Adam, you put him on there. How could you do that to me? Okay, don't we have like something with all of this new equipment? Don't we have a way we can go like back in time, say to like 158, and we'll give it another shot? No, sir. Yeah, go ahead. Play it. Thank you. It never really happened.
Drive home with us today.
Why, that sounds special too, doesn't it?
Listen and have your say.
Oh.
Welcome to the Rick and Suds Show.
Why is that so distorted? Was that dumped in there that way? Or are you playing that on card?
That's the way it came off the cart, man.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
It sounds much more distorted here.
Yes, it does.
And not to say that I don't like it any better, but that's really bizarre.
Mm-hmm. No, I wonder if it sounds like that on the air.
Okay, so let's go like to our first caller.
All right.
And let's not make it a mobile. For some reason, I just don't have a good feeling about that mobile line. Let's go to, look at that, the computer. Now I got to just bear with me, folks.
All right.
We have this huge monitor right overhead. It used to be down to my left. And it says Fort Lauderdale on line 4, so let's check that out. And how come it says... Look at that. Adam's in there. He's got this grin wrapped around his head. He's standing with two engineers. They're all smiling. Let's play a little joke on Rick. They put up line 4, but there is no line 4. It's only line 1, 2, and 3 in Dayton and line 1, 2, and 3 in Broward. Okay, which would that be?
That would be 1 in Broward, I believe.
Okay, I'll get used to it. This is like Celsius, right? Okay, line 4 Celsius. Hello.
You know, Adam was almost a real idiot there.
Almost.
On the first call at first, he told me I've been on hold since like 1:45. He says, "Oh, you'll be first call," and then you go mobile. I'm like, excuse me.
Yeah, no signs, no nothing. I apologize, pal. But you know that didn't happen. It didn't exist. There was no mobile caller.
I know.
We were all just having like a collective nightmare.
Exactly.
A gangmare.
And I'll have a nightmare now. You sound like you're in a tin can.
Do we really?
Yeah, and it's real bad when you're on hold. It's like real.
Now wait a second, because.
Oh yeah, I'd heard that.
What? Oh yeah,
being on hold. It's very.
It sounds like your speaker's blown when you're on hold.
Now what about Suds? Speak, Suds.
Yeah. Hi everybody.
It's better me. Than you do, Rick.
Hey, wait a minute.
Suds sounds better than I do.
I sound worse than anything. Okay.
I'm using the same microphone that Neil used in the same setting. Will you quit talking while people are talking? Jeez. Okay, go ahead, sir. Like you were saying.
Just want to say welcome. Hello.
Thank you so much. Is this guy on? Hello? All right.
You guys can do that today, right?
Now, does it really, it sounds tinny?
Yeah, it sounds kind of tinny and far away.
Tinny and far away.
Yeah.
That's the Carole King song they never talked about.
How could it be tinny and far away? Neil just got up, same settings, and I sat down, same settings.
I don't know.
Did he sound tinny and far away?
I wasn't on hold before, and I didn't talk to Neil, so I couldn't tell you, but I know what I hear now.
Oh, well, you're just talking about what's on the phone.
Yeah. Well,
I thought you meant the radio.
Like most idiots do.
I thought you meant the radio.
No.
Oh, okay.
Radio
so
sounds great. You guys sound awesome.
Perfect.
But I turn it down when I'm talking to you so I can have an intelligent conversation.
I don't think that helped.
Oh,
now, who is this?
Rick, now, see, I was going to be nice to you.
No, I'm being nice to you, too. It takes two people to make an intelligent conversation, and I think we're going to have to get a couple of stand-ins because I ain't doing so well right now.
I can tell.
Right.
Never mind.
That's okay.
So how'd you enjoy the game?
I liked the game a lot.
Yeah, well, we got robbed at the end.
Yeah, right until the end.
Exactly.
But nevertheless, it was, there was a lot of genuine fans there that it was a sentimental moment when they raised the banner. And were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Isn't that banner gorgeous?
Oh, man. Incredible.
Just, exactly.
The electricity in that place, it was almost like being at the playoff games again.
People were wiping tears from every orifice.
I'm telling you.
It was beautiful.
You could hear the anthem near the end. I mean, people were screaming so loud. You know,
and then we had this one guy running up and down the aisle saying, no rats, like looking in people's laps and in their crotches to see if they'd smuggled anything in, and they handed out those little signs that said no rats, and this guy was making sure, and he was just seriously the usher, kind of an old guy, saying, anybody throws a rat, you'll be ejected.
I don't think they did too bad. I mean, the fans in South Florida have to be commended for not throwing any rats.
No, there wasn't one, except the opening thing there.
Yeah,
but, they got it out of their system.
One or two people over-emotional, but
exactly.
For the most part, it was great.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
No
And I'll tell you what, last night getting there, I don't know what kind of a hassle you had, but I imagine everybody was in line. Last night was a testimony to rudeness.
Yeah.
Spelled SOUTHFLO.
Yeah.
RIDA.
Yeah, everybody was cutting everybody off.
It was unbelievable.
On your bumpers, on your fenders. I mean, it was crazy.
You know, and when you get down there, if you take I-95, you're going southbound, I guess you get off at 8th Street there, and you can kind of go down and hang a left right into the arena. Well, I'm talking to this cop, and we're stopping there, and first of all, there's 2 lines, and I don't know where these bozos get off when people are waiting in line to figure they're the one who can cut up the side, and people are going to let them in.
Exactly.
Well, right there, it starts the video game, and I got news for you. I've seen XXX movies where people weren't that close. You know, and you're like, you're not going to let this jerk in, and nobody else is, so you're right on the guy's bumper, you know, and your eyes are bugging out, and it's unbelievable what people try to pull off.
Oh, I know, and it's worse when you get the trucks and the truckload of people.
Well, that's what this guy was. He was in like
probably don't have any insurance.
He was like in a giant Suburban. This one guy who felt like, I'm the third lane.
Yep, that's it.
And he's going to pull in there. And by the way, he was a Rangers fan. I wonder if that says anything.
Oh, did you hit him?
Well, if I were in a not so nice car, man, I would have taken care of the guy seriously. You know, you never know. I mean, you want to say something like, who do you think you are? What is this? Why are you the third lane? Why don't you have to wait in line? I don't know what goes through these people's heads.
I don't either. No common sense.
Yeah.
You should get out there with your bullhorn and just start teaching everybody.
Well, maybe we will. As soon as I can figure out how to push the button.
Hey,
okay,
well,
pal, now I got you on, and now this may be an exciting moment for both of us. I'm going to get you off. See? Oh, there we go. He's gone. All right, Suds, go right ahead. Excuse me, it's a little apprehensive, a little anxious here this afternoon.
Yes, it is.
For some reason, when you speak, I feel like you're not on.
What? Are the meters wiggling?
Well, they're wiggling, but
really wiggling?
Not much, no.
Wow.
And Adam's in there flipping lights on. I guess the show's about to start. He's just given the signal. The lights have gone on and off. Okay, Adam, so where does that come up, the messages? It says messages to the talent.
Unfortunately, there isn't enough room for me to list all that info.
Yeah.
I'll have to read that off the printed log sitting in front of you.
The printed log sitting in front of me. Okay. It's 2:18 at WIOD. We do have open lines. 622-9463 in Dade. That's 622. These are brand new phone numbers for you. Now, if they call the old 751, are they going to be getting one of those things they've moved?
I don't know. Well, we could call it and see.
Well, somebody else, I'm sure, will be telling us that.
Oh.
Talk and Entertainment Radio. 610 WIOD.
Now, that obviously went over the air, right? What?
No, that wasn't on the air.
Well, it came on in here. That's on the air right there.
This is on the air. This is not on the air. This is on the air. This is not on the air.
How can it not be on the air if I've got a mic open in here? Okay, talk on that thing.
Hello?
Exactly.
Ow.
So obviously it is on the air, isn't it? Oh, maybe a little. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to buy any of that little stuff, you know, like, oh, Adam, I'm pregnant. Well, maybe a little. Okay, we got lines open in Broward, and that would be, well, we have one line, 767-9463, and one line in Dade, 622. This is not going to be my memory. This is going to be really bizarre. 622-9463. Regardless, we're here. It's going to be great. You know how it is when you move into a new home.
You can't find crap.
Exactly. So let's see if we can find some crap. Let's go to Pembroke Pines. Hello.
Hi, Rick.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Okay, when I'm on hold, it's real low level.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how about as soon as you get on?
I just thought I'd help you.
Thank you. Well, how about as soon as you get on now?
Now it's good.
Okay, well, see, now that might be a good thing. If it's real low, then you know you're not on, and as soon as they go, hello, then you know you're on.
Hi, Suds, Ian.
Buenos dias, senor.
Cause that's my Star Trek name for you, Suds, Ian.
Is it?
Yes.
Now, how do I sound okay?
You know, between the first guy and this call, maybe we won't take calls. How's that?
No, please don't hang up, because
all right.
I have a thing to tell you.
Can you hear Suds okay?
Yes, I can hear both of you good now.
All right.
But like when I was on hold, I could barely
We already
hear you
went
guys.
through that, right?
Anyway, what happened was I was watching Jay Leno last night.
Yeah.
And Ellen DeGeneres had this, crazy thing to tell Jay.
Yeah.
And then when she started to tell him,
didn't have anything to do with the closet, did it?
Yes.
It did. Because I saw her. She walked out. She had like a coat hanger sticking out of her neck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, the screen went blank.
Yeah.
And it said, "Please stand by."
No.
It was what do you call it? Censored
Yeah.
by is that NBC?
No, that had to be a bit.
It was.
Because sure it is, because it's taped. The show was taped at 5:30 in the afternoon in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but don't you understand? If you have a conservative affiliate,
Well, why didn't they just snip her?
But see, they could have edited that
You mean
long
snip or
before
clip?
it went on the air.
So yes, that's what I'm saying. If they would have edited that, you would have never have known it, so it was part of the bit. Right? Wrong.
No.
Okay, how about
Because you
Dan
could hear
Marino?
people laughing in the background,
Yeah.
and it was a revolutionary thing. I don't think it
Well,
was.
what did he do? She flash him?
It said, "Please stand by," and,
Right.
and then you saw pink noise or white noise. You know,
Yeah. You saw noise. Okay.
You know, the scratchy stuff.
Right.
I used to be in the stereo business.
Right.
And by the way, I want you to invite back Michael Frimer from Absolute Sound. Remember when you had him?
I'll invite him back. I didn't even know we had him.
No.
Well, he was great.
Okay. Oh, I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you had him.
All right. Well, we'll find out more about. So, what was
No,
the
but
announcement
seriously,
that Ellen made?
Check into this because you're the only detectives that I know.
So you basically don't know what went on during the pink noise.
I'm pretty sure that it was censored by the local affiliate.
Well, what did they do when they came back?
Everybody was laughing because she probably said, "I did such and such," you know.
Yeah. So, and Jay didn't even clue the audience in on the joke? How rude.
It was not a joke. It was a serious
If everybody's
Los
laughing,
Angeles thing.
if everybody's laughing, there's a joke in there somewhere.
I lived in Santa Monica 22 years.
Okay.
And it's more open.
Which is slightly less than this phone call has gone on. Okay, I appreciate it. We'll find out for you, all right?
Please.
Okay, please. Let's...
You know, she told Dave that the problem was, David asked her about this.
Yeah.
And she told Dave that there was a lot of confusion in the character on the show, Ellen.
Yeah.
And the confusion was that it turned out she's Lebanese.
Oh.
So I don't know about Jay, what that deal was.
You mean you don't know about Jay's persuasion?
Last night.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I thought this guy was...
Because Jay looks Lebanese. I thought maybe he was Lebanese also.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's go.
You know what I did just a minute ago? I coughed.
Yeah.
And I turned it off.
Yeah.
Instead of pushing the cough button. Now, will I get docked for that?
By the way, did you find out about that pay scam?
Oh, what's...
You know, the time cards. Remember, everybody came to pieces yesterday, and then when they found out about the...
Oh, yeah, where do you get those?
You're supposed to use the one that say Cox on the front that we had at the old place. I took a couple.
I haven't filled out a time card since
I don't have
1973.
And give them to who?
Yeah.
The program director.
Uh-oh.
Where would we find him?
Rollerblading on South Beach.
Oh, well.
Oh, okay.
I'll see him later then.
That's close to Hollywood. All right, so it's 2:27 here at WIOD. Let's take another call, and that would be in Fort Lauderdale.
Do you guys have a view of the camera outside?
No.
You know, between you and Suds, you guys are just like amazed at your surroundings. How about if we just like try and get something on the air? That would be good. What's going on outside? We don't have one of those.
There's a huge spider crawling across the camera lens right now. It just looks really weird. It's crawling on top of a car out there.
Uh-huh. And?
I just wanted to see if you guys could see.
No, we can't see that at all. Let's try Dade. Hello. We'll muscle our way through this. Hello, Dade. Who would this be, Adam? This would be Fort Lauderdale on a Dade line? Apparently so, but gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I heard Neil, they couldn't quite connect on a couple of calls. Are we having that problem right now? Because there would be a dial tone if they weren't there. All right, let's try mobile. Hello.
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 You know.
What?
Oh,
the
no.
degree of unfairness.
There is no unfairness.
There is too.
Get a new phone.
And quit being a chronic.
I haven't called for like a week.
Doesn't matter.
Make it a year, and then maybe we'll talk about it.
See, that you have a very short memory, Rick.
Yes.
And I'm not a guy
So, what's wrong with that?
Bring things up like that. You have a real short memory, pal.
I have a real short memory.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Like about 3 weeks ago, you said, hey, I recognize you're not such a bad guy after all about the things I said about you.
Well, that's rapidly changing.
Why? I haven't changed my view of you. Well, then you haven't changed your view of me anyway.
But
so apparently I have a real short memory, and I forgot that I was talking to somebody on
hang up on him. Oh, no.
228 at WIOD. We have open lines in Dade at 622. This is going to be a long day. You know all those days we sat since we started doing the afternoon show saying, man, the time is flying by?
It's already 2:06.
Is it really? Okay. Is that what your clock says?
No, I was just trying to be a funny guy.
All right.
Sorry.
You know
I do.
What?
No.
You know, remember when I said that I got on I-95 today and I ran into a bunch of barricades? Not half as many as I've run to here today. Run into, might run away from. Okay.
Talk and Entertainment Radio, 610 WIOD.
2:33 here at WIOD. So let's catch up on a couple of things, and we'll load up the phones with some callers. And I know you people want to talk about something. I don't know what it would be, since about the only thing that's going on in town is the Panthers. And I'm sure Neil didn't touch on that at all.
Hardly at all. No.
So we have some lines open in Dade at 622 WIOD and Broward 767 WIOD. And, of course, toll-free, it's 888-949 WIOD. Mobile line stays the same, though. That's pound IOD. Thank you, Mobile One and AT&T Wireless. Now, I opened up the show with that little Sure Felt the Pain song. And I just wanted to pay a little tribute here to our engineers who have been working so diligently. Every time, you know, I've said, well, can I go by there, say, when we get off work at 7 o'clock? Sure. Could I go by there at 11 o'clock? Sure. Could I go by there at like 2 o'clock in the morning? Will somebody be there? Sure. They're always here. They've been working very hard, and we came in here, and, you know, there's like little bits of flesh. There's like a little chunk of thumb over here and part of an eyelid over there. And, you know, lips and things like. As a matter of fact, we could, since this is the old Magic Building, there's enough body parts to assemble a brand new Sonny Fox. So anyway, the guys have just been really good and have just built this thing.
Came on.
What?
I got screws falling out over here. Screw fell out. The screw fell out.
No, it did not. It did not.
It did too.
I'm sitting here paying homage to the engineers, paying a tribute, and you're saying, I got screws popping out over here.
And it went right in my shoe.
Just wait a second, okay? Anyway, they did this just 24 hours a day, 7 days. Well, I don't even know if they worked on this 7 days. I think the earth was like, you did? And you guys did a beautiful job.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm thinking, you know, we ought to have given them an extra couple of weeks, but they knew the urgency for us to get out of the building. They acted on that urgency, and these guys are just miracle workers. That's what they are. They're like little miniature Patty Dukes. So I can't say enough good things about them. And now it's up to us, like, figure out what they've done. And that is going to take slightly longer than it did for them to put this thing together. So we need to, if we can get a couple of things going here this afternoon, we need to first touch on this Dan Marino thing. I didn't get to hear all of Neil's show. Did anybody touch on that, the news that was given us yesterday?
I didn't hear anyone say no.
Yesterday, we opened up the show. A friend of a friend called in and said that Dan Marino had injured himself while riding a motorcycle, a Harley, on his birthday, and had fractured his foot then, and it was like all a ruse that he fractured it while he was playing football. So we started putting 3 and 3 together, and it turns out, you know, I'm thinking about this. When he came on the field, though, he wasn't limping.
I don't recall. No, not,
and it may have been the first drive, but he got a couple of plays off of there, and he wasn't bothered. And then all of a sudden, he had the big injury.
Yeah.
And remember with the sideline, I forget, I guess the TV commentators were saying, oh, that's got to be more than a sprain. Look at him wince. Remember that?
Yeah.
So if it were broken before he started, and since it was a fracture, I don't think you can, like, if it were a fracture, it would have already been fractured, correct?
Yeah, right.
So when he put weight on it, he couldn't put any weight at all. Now, either he's an unbelievable actor and says, listen, I got $30 million riding on this thing. I got to go out there for at least a couple of plays before I fake this injury, like I didn't have an accident on a Harley last night, or it didn't happen that way.
Well, say it like I had a little hairline crack in it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, suddenly it just kind of popped.
Could very well be.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be antagonist. I'm trying to go for the other side because we were putting all the pieces together that would have fit yesterday. Now I'm trying to unassemble them.
Yeah. My, what a mystery.
Yeah, so anyway, if anybody has any new line on that, by the way, I think we're going to take a shot at, I just thought of something. Adam? Who is that standing next to you, Adam?
Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, guys.
What does Kim do?
Continuity in production.
Oh.
Do you realize you're the first Paxson employee we've met on premises? This is great. That works good, too, doesn't it? So anyway, it's a good thing that Kim is there, Adam, because she's nudging you in the ribs as I'm talking to you. How come you can hear me, Kim, talking to Adam, but he can't?
Gotta pay attention, I guess, huh?
What?
Adam's not paying attention.
Well put, Kim. Thank you. See, these Paxson employees, they are diligent. They have got it all together. So anyway, we don't have the Key West Police Blotter thing, do we? I said we may do Key West Police Blotter today, but we don't have good old Chucky saying Key West Police Blotter.
I think we do.
Do we?
I think if you look under, not in there.
Yeah.
In the vault.
In the vault, under.
It would be under probably.
Well, do I have to reconfigure to go out to, are we I-Team?
Yeah, it would be under the
We
I-Team.
are the I-Team.
No.
All right. Remember when Peter Falk and Sammy Davis Jr. got together and did that? You saw that coming, didn't you? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the I-Team. Okay. So anyway, let's go to the phones again, shall we, and find out who is on a Boca line.
Right.
That would be line 12. Hello?
Yeah, 888 Buckroads.
Well, back at you. Yeah, you're our first 888 call, pal.
Yeah. Suds and Adam are real clear, but you I can hardly understand.
You mean in my content or my quality?
Oh. Where did you find the backup on I-95 today?
Oh, man. You know, here I am. I drive from, like, South Jupiter to North Miami every day. And I know that this drive is going to cut my commute in half, and I'm celebrating. I don't want to take the turnpike. I take the turnpike every stinking day.
Your best bet is to do the Sawgrass to the turnpike to 595 to I-95.
Well, you can take the Sawgrass right to 595 almost.
Well, it's faster. The bike is actually faster.
The best way would have been to take a helicopter.
Well, I'm a professional driver. I'm telling you, this is the best way. You're always going to get backups, early morning or mid-morning backups around Cypress Creek.
You're exactly right. Well, thanks for telling me now.
Well, that's now.
So I had the celebratory. I don't know if you're aware of this, but when you go through the toll plazas, you can ask them for a bunch of quarters. They'll give you a $10 roll of quarters. So yeah, they will.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I've always got like a $10 roll of quarters, and I go through those things like they're Smarties around Neil. And today I'm celebrating. I'm not going to use the turnpike anymore. I'm going I-95. I'm taking Southwest 10th Street right down to Sheridan, and I'm getting off, and it's going to be great. So I get on Southwest 10th Street, and I get right down to the next exit, which is Sample, and it stops.
Right. I'm telling you, the best. I live a few blocks from you. The best way to do it is to take.
Well, I know the best way to do it, but I'm just saying I thought now that I could get rid of the tolls. So if I'm inconvenienced a little bit, I know I-95. I've lived here a long time.
Sure.
But not that. And then they not only did they stop, but when they started going, there was no reason for them to have stopped.
Right. It's always going to be tight mid-morning between from Sample or Copans all the way through Commercial.
Why?
Nobody knows why. It just is.
See, that's the thing. You are a professional driver. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm 45 years old, and I will never understand traffic jams.
Especially around that Cypress Creek commercial bend of the road. It's always tight, and I don't know why.
It says left lane closed ahead, and I get up there, and it's not closed. There's about 14 of those little cones knocked down. There's no reason for it to stop, and yet it stopped. And these people, I'm sorry.
Don't take it from now on.
I'm not gonna.
Okay, guys.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Have a great show, son.
Okay, man. Thanks for calling.
See,
I mean that.
I thought that maybe I could. I thought that maybe I could be like a regular guy and not just spend a fortune on the turnpike, but it just didn't happen. So I still got to take the turnpike, but that's okay. It's only half as long. I feel sorry for you people who have to use I-95. Sometimes the turnpike is just a little too far west to be convenient. And so they have to use I-95. They're like, what it reminded me of? A Disney cartoon, like that Goofy thing, where the cars, they're all so uniform and they're just bumper to bumper and they're just not going anywhere. And it's utopia. Autopia.
Forget that, man.
And the only way you're going to cope with it is to take some dopia. Let's go to Marco Island. Hello?
All right.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Hey.
Good.
All right.
All right.
What's going on the island?
Oh, not much. I'm over here working on a job over here. I figured I'd give you guys a call since you're coming in so clear on 610.
No, we're not.
Oh,
yeah, you are.
You come in well there.
I left.
Wait a second. Let me ask another question.
Yes.
Do we have our new transmitter in? No, we do not. So this is on the old transmitter. Imagine when we get the new transmitter.
I'm telling you, it's phenomenal.
Wow.
I left Fort Lauderdale this morning at 7 o'clock listening to
Ron and Ron, and you loved it, sure.
And I got over here, and it was still on. I was flipping
Excellent.
back and forth to...
he said shoot.
Well, wait a second. Now, hold on. Just hold on. This
Shoot, he said.
I dumped it.
Where is the dump
right.
button?
Oh, I knew they forgot something.
Is it way over here on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, look at that.
You know, you can use a hands-free mic if you want.
I could use some hands extensions. Because way over here, as far as I can reach to the right is the phone. And if I'm over here on the phone, as far as I can reach, not quite to the left, is the dump button. I'm going to have to get... Where's Steve Nichols' rollerblades?
Yeah, we need like one of those buttons that they hit on like Price is Right. You know,
Yeah.
you know,
A
the dump
big
button.
red
Yeah,
wheel,
big
yeah.
round, yeah.
About 8 inches wide. Do you remember? Or we could use, if I can do like a
guys?
What?
Just FYI,
Yeah.
we're on a 4-second delay now.
No.
Or
That's what I've been
Oh,
just
good,
told.
Adam. That was
out of 3 seconds.
Adam. Real smart to mention that on the air. So I
Wait,
suggest
let me dump it.
Yeah, I suggest that you like hover. I suggest you build like a little tent over that dump button and just start living there. Okay?
Yeah, Adam, build a tent.
Pitch a tent for us, Adam. Anyway, how about if we got one of those like we used to have at KGRB in Spokane, the remote stick? See, in radio stations, they have remote buttons where you can, like, touch things and other stuff will go off throughout the city. Well, at KJRB in Spokane, they had the right idea, only you needed a real long stick. And you just grab this.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a 1x2, and it was about 8 feet long. And if you had really good aim, like the first or second time, you could actually trigger something, but
Yeah.
nobody did.
I have fairly short arms,
Yeah.
so, you know, and I'd be slapping at it with a yardstick, you know.
But you'd walk out of there like Popeye from, you know, wielding that board all the time, man. You could tell people that worked at this radio station, tremendous forearms. All right, let's, this guy's back on, aren't you?
The Marco guy?
The light's flashing. Why is daylight flashing like it's on when I know I put him on hold?
Now, why would he call on a deadline?
Well, I don't know. You still there?
Marco
Island? All right, so we lost him?
All right, listen, if you're still listening, go over to Goodland to the little bar and have dinner before you come home. Okay.
244 at WIOD, so let's try, this would be Hollandale. Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, hi.
It's what?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. How are you?
Hi. I thought you said it's too high.
I didn't say it's too high.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
I'm calling from my office. I just would like to, I heard you for the first time yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'd like to ask you a direct question. Once in a while I used to listen to this guy Phil, but
yeah.
I heard you yesterday, and I want to ask this question. It may sound like a stupid question, but I don't know.
I got a stupid answer.
Okay, all right.
Wait, he's going to ask us this question.
All right. What? I heard people talking about numbers.
Yeah.
They want a number for something.
I think for a first day listener, you're being a little pushy, don't you?
I don't know. No, that isn't what I'm asking. I'm asking, what does it mean? What do you...
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're being a little pushy. Just hang on. Do you ever... haven't you ever tuned into a show that's been on for a while, you know, like a few years, like this has for 7 years, and you don't quite know? Do you start calling NBC and CBS? What is this? What are they talking about? Help me.
Maybe I'm a little crazy, but basically, if somebody's talking about some numbers, they have a reason why they want a number.
I'll tell you what, we're going to give you one, and now you got to figure out what to do with it.
What's your name?
My name is Tony.
Tony?
By the way, nice
number.
Nice lung whistle, Tony.
Yeah.
Lung whistle?
Yeah.
Do that again.
Yeah.
What the hell's a lung whistle?
Like that, yeah. You ever, how old are you, Tony? About 100 and what?
166 next week.
All right, Tony.
Yes. Congratulations.
I'm working on 167, but I don't know if I'm ever going to get there.
Well, Tony, I'm not betting on it.
Oh, I won't bet on it either. But
now, do you remember that dog in that cartoon that used to have that wheezy laugh?
A wheezy laugh?
Yeah, and the Hanna-Barbera. You're not too old for cartoons,
I thought
Tony.
you were thinking of the Jeffersons.
What did we call him? We had we found out who that was last week.
Snuggles.
Snuffles?
Snuffles.
Something?
Snuffles?
Doesn't mean anything, Tony. Even if you watched it, your memory's gone at this age.
Probably.
Right.
796, Tony. That's you.
That's your age.
796, but what is it?
Well, see,
Tony?
we're all digital now.
Tony?
Yeah?
You're getting a little pushy.
I'm pushy again, right?
Just remember, I got 796. Now you got to listen to find out what to do with it.
Oh, now I have to learn.
Excellent, Tony.
Oh, that's terrific. Maybe I could, when I get another year from now, I could use 796 to find out if I could be 797.
I'd go for 6 months, Tony.
6 months I have to wait?
Well, we want you to still be around.
Does it have an answer, or is this like the Emperor's New Clothes?
It has an answer.
Yeah.
It has an answer.
It does.
We hope you're around long enough to find it.
And use it on your tax forms.
All right?
Okay, that's great.
Okay, Tony.
Thanks a million for the number.
Well, and you're back. I'm back at you for your number. Okay, 247 right here at WIOD. This is great. This is really, really nice. I think everything will work out. Not only that, look at this, Suds.
All right. Yeah.
Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. That's great. Do you realize you don't have to...
I was just like Shusha there for a minute. Go. Damn it. Ooh.
Hey, stupid.
Okay.
Oh, snorted.
I snorted, excuse me. Man, oh man. Adam, it's just, you look so far away, I can hardly... Oh, you're not that far. Okay. I want to tell you about Longhorn. Oh, man, we're even closer to Longhorn right now, and you're hungry again, aren't you?
No.
Aren't you?
No, for a change. I'm just so nervous about all this. I guess I forgot. Or else all that pizza I ate earlier.
I do. I have one of those nervous stomachs also.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I have a feeling it'll loosen up by 6 o'clock and be ready for a nice Longhorn steak.
Talk and Entertainment Radio. 610 WIOD.
Okay, I'll try that next break. How's that? 252. That's okay, Stephen. Come on in. Stephen J. Gray, are you, helping out?
A little bit.
Okay. He said that we're on I-Team, and I put in I-Team, and I-Team is not there. Is it I-Team 1, do you think?
That I don't know.
How can you find that out? You can do it from another room? All right. I just kind of want to see what's on the buttons if I can. We have one line open. That happens to be in Dade. That would be 622 WIOD, 622-9463. Well, that's okay. It's just like real small writing way up there. Have you noticed that? It's a really
Mark Weiland's still on there. You can knock that one off.
Okay, let's go to, what is this? Saga Bay?
Yeah, Rick?
Yeah.
A spy report.
Okay.
Ted was on last night at 9:55 p.m.
Yeah, they were running Best of Us last night. What was that about? Oh, I'll bet the run-around tape was screwed up again.
Yes.
It was? Oh, okay. Oh, that's not going back too far. That was, probably 3, 4, 5 years old?
Oh, at least.
Okay. All right, sir. Is that it? How come...
Well, where'd he go?
I don't know. How come they, is this equipment that smart that it figures out that they've run out of material? It is? Because I heard that happen to Neil a couple of times. The pertinent information was there, and then he started talking to them, and they were gone. This equipment is great. Okay, let's try a mobile. Hello.
Hello.
Back at you.
Sick and Ruds. How are you guys today?
All right. Good, sir.
Hey, you guys were talking about I-95.
Yes.
I watched a show on Discovery, I think it was, about traffic patterns.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Yes,
it is bizarre.
If you have a highway that's pretty much full, or above 70%,
right?
If someone hits their brakes, that ripples back 8 miles.
It's like a tsunami.
Yeah, exactly. And where all the problems is, where you're running into, is straightaways cause a problem. You hit a straightaway, accelerate, they get to the end of the straightaway, and they start to back off a little bit, and that just backs up for miles.
Oh, look at that. We went with right through a bad cell with him. Didn't understand a thing he said, but you're still here, sir.
They told me once I approach actually almost $800 a month in my bill, they said most of my conversations will become clear. $600 a month.
Good one.
$600 a month is enough now. So,
well, it is. It's like, and besides that, we have no uniformity for any driving. So if you had people who were going the same speed in one lane and progressively faster, left, and left, till you had the express lane, that might help out a little. But you get this one guy who's driving like he should be in the right lane and the left lane, and people trying to go around him, and that ripple effect goes forever.
Well, we're not. I mean, we don't even all speak the same language down here. So how are we supposed to drive all the same?
Thank you, George. George just came in and gave me a kiss right in the ear.
See if I can figure it out.
I don't know what you were saying, sir, because I was being French.
He said we can't all drive the same because we don't all speak the same language.
No, did you hear what I said about straightaways?
Yes.
Kind
of.
Yeah, the straightaways cause major backups because people tend to accelerate on a straightaway, and when they slow down towards the end of it, and if the highway's full, that slowing down ripples back.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right.
What he's trying to say is just stay off of I-95.
It just sucks.
It really does. Major, big time. Thanks a lot, pal. Okay. Hey, things are going along here okay. What do you say? 255 at WIOD. That would bring us up to Davey.
Hello.
Is this Davey?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I don't think so. It's not either. Hold on. This is Davey.
Davey, buttload.
There you go. Back at you, pal. We're like right down the street.
Yeah, we are right down the street now. Listen, the name of that dog you were talking about with the lung glass is Muttley.
Is it Muttley?
Wait a minute.
We went through this before. Is it Muttley?
Oh, yeah, it's most definitely Muttley.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a cartoon expert.
Oh, yeah, Snuffles is the one that hugs himself.
I didn't want to repeat something from you.
Wait a second, sir. Now, Suds says Snuffles?
Snuffles is the one that hugs himself and goes up into the air.
His girlfriend's dog too long.
Huh?
I think he's been hanging out with his girlfriend's dog too long. That's not the name. It's Muttley, definitely.
That's the one that hugs himself. I think so. Now, how can that not? How could they not hear him on the air if I'm holding an open mic and he comes through on that speaker? They will. See, I've got the engineer standing right here. Of course they will, and they do. You want to see something? How about seeing some stars? Go ahead. Open that baby up. Just talk to me. There you go. Okay. All right, so it's 3:02 here at WIOD. What happened to Suds? Boy, this is a great place. You guys lost Suds? Okay, let me try something here. What do we have? That is all ours. Dun, 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 dun. So, like, for example, they're not in any alphabetical order or any type of groupings, are they? On the audio vault?
No, you just told me to load them into there.
No, that's fine, Adam. Don't be defensive. I'm just asking the question. Is Key West Police Blotter in here?
The actual Chuck voiceover is, but the Dragnet is not. Those carts have not been entered. Because that was on cart.
Okay. Where would Chuck be? Is it on this set of buttons?
It would be under KWPB.
K instead of I-team?
No, it's still under it's under the team file.
All right.
But now it's I-KWPB.
Okay. Wait a second now. This is just a second. Audio Vault 4.
It stinks.
Hey, got some sound. Look at that. Okay, so let's go back to our phones. We'll get this down. I figure by early 1997, smooth as you know what. We have somebody in Miami. Hello. Miami.
Oops.
What?
Hello.
What was that, Adam? Okay, Miami. Hello.
No, they're gone.
All right, I'd like to give them every chance in the world. I mean, all the lines are lit. Let's try a lady in Miami again. Hello? Lady in Miami? Adam? I think we need some help here. I think these people are on, but I'm not hearing them.
Phone pot is up.
Okay, here's a lady in Miami, correct, on line 1.
Well. Oh, fooled you.
All right, how about everybody who's on the phone start speaking, and then this lady will, the one that's open will be on the air. How's that? Hello? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try a mobile. Hello.
Hey,
Oh, bless you, sir.
how's it going, guys?
All right.
Well,
wait, let me make this official. Navy Day buttload.
Oh, precious moments.
Back at you.
I want to give you congrats on the new digs.
Thank you.
How do they look?
Beautiful. Wait till we get the pictures up for the naked babes and stuff, though.
I got news for you. It looks a lot better than it sounds because I'm making it sound right now, and I'm just a little bit lost. That's okay.
Yeah, you need somebody to take a sledgehammer to the phone.
Hey!
What?
You're reading my mind, but the engineer is standing right here. No, I don't. You know, they're like lit, and it's bizarre. You go to press a lit button, and I know Adam has answered him and put them on, and I don't like to hang up on the people. Some people can hear us, some people can't. I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Rick, I want to say
Yes.
I've seen you in your car commercials.
Yes, sir.
Your wife looks good. You look like a chipmunk with the mumps.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Are you telling me news? I'm 45 years old, sir. In my lifetime, I've run into a variety of mirrors. I try to shun them, but sometimes I catch myself.
That's okay.
And you know what? If I'm married to her, who cares what I look like?
You got a point.
Okay.
Okay, and
You know, and cataracts are a beautiful thing.
I hope so. Sincerely hope so.
Yeah.
Suds.
Yes, sir.
Yes, things. One, I need to double check my number. I'm either somewhere in the 240s or 250s.
No, can't help you.
No, you see, that would be Rick, and you've already told me I look like a chipmunk, and chipmunks can't turn pages to find your number. So, Mr. Big Shot.
I'll tell you what, though. What's your name?
Nick.
Nick,
What was that?
311.
311.
I just made that up. I thought I could remember.
What do you think your number is, Nick?
I'm not. It's somewhere in the 240s or 250s. I got it a while back because the same Nick.
Well, since we're almost up to 800, yeah, that would be 254, Nick.
254. Yeah. This is the
Not
same,
bad for a chipmunk, huh?
This is the Nick that won that $1,000 shopping spree at the boat show a while back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice job. Calls up, asks me for favors, has already gotten a $1,000 shopping spree, and I still look like a chipmunk. See you later, Nick.
254, you said?
254, Nick.
And one more thing, Suds.
Yeah.
New Voyager tonight.
Yes, it is.
Okay, see.
Look at that. Nick just
rerun next week, though.
Okay, so let's try Fort
Alrighty.
Lauderdale. Hello. Fort Lauderdale. Hello. See, Adam, you know, something is happening because all of these people that I'm saying hello to on the top bank aren't answering, and the ones that I just went to, like the mobile, that's on the bottom one.
Well, let's move them all to the bottom.
Heh.
What? What? Top bank and bottom bank?
Look, see Broward on the, not the bank, but the top row of lines?
Yeah.
Every call that I've gone to since the break has not answered on the top row of phones. The ones that I've gone to on the bottom, they're right there.
So go to the ones on the bottom.
That kind of aces out like 8 people that are waiting. I want to put them on hold, okay? We'll figure out what's going on here. Let's try Hollywood, line 5. Hello.
Hello.
There you go. Bless you, sir.
Yes. This is the guy who said just don't suck.
Well, this is the wrong day to call, pal.
No, I'm not calling to bash anything.
Okay.
Except a different company.
No, don't be naming companies.
Well,
Unless it's another
company.
radio station,
It's
then
a
let it
cable
rip.
company.
A cable company?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they all suck.
What about you like the channel E?
Yeah.
Well, they took it off and put some cheap Fox News channel.
Oh,
It sucks.
what system was that?
TCI.
Oh, well, that's
If it wasn't for me getting their cable for free and all their pay-per-view channels for free.
You know, I've got that Fox News channel on the satellite, and it's weak.
If it wasn't for me
This
getting
is
all their
so
stuff
great.
for
This guy
free.
calls up. He's been ripping them off for years, and he calls up, starts telling them that they suck because they took away one of the channels that he's never paid for.
I love it. Anyways, listen.
Isn't it great?
I heard last night your replay of your celebrity caller, Ted.
Yes, sir.
Great. More of that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, all right.
And,
I'll make notes. This is the guy who called us first. He says, I've never heard you. I'm not going to make any pre-judgments, but just whatever you do, don't start sucking.
As long as you let me call and give my little, my say-so.
Oh, that's the criteria? Sounds a little self-serving to me.
Well, you said, hey, the show's about the callers, so.
Well, you're exactly right.
That's right. The
All
caller's
right,
always
so,
right.
so let me tell you this
Oh,
one
listen, I
thing.
got another suggestion.
One thing. Don't suck.
Exactly. But listen, I got another suggestion.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys call, since it's about calls and stuff, you guys should call L.A. and find out the trouble Phil's in.
Yeah.
How do you know?
I heard it on Neil earlier that
What was the
did
deal?
some impersonation about Shaquille O'Neal,
Uh-huh.
and he's already in some hot water.
You know, it's interesting. Somebody emailed me, and they said that Phil is it's brutal. They're just roasting the guy. And he said, type in this thing called alt.fan.Mr-KFI. So I did. And they are. And one of the postings was, and this is one of these news groups. I don't subscribe to that because it's not news at all. It's just a bunch of people airing a bunch of crap like they do on Prodigy, and I got rid of Prodigy a long time ago. So one of the postings was, anybody listening October 7th between 9 and midnight and would like to join in the lawsuit, please call. You know, how long's he been out there? A week, and now they're having a collective Los Angeles lawsuit?
Well, if he's got a good radio station behind him, they'll settle.
Sir, he has Cox Broadcasting behind him.
Oh, well,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't follow.
He's in big trouble.
Well, anyways,
That's
maybe
a
he'll
shame.
come back here because we can handle him over here.
Yeah.
All right, man. We'll see you, yeah. 310 at WIOD. Let's try another one on the top bank just to see if things work out. This would be Boca. No, Miami, I'm sorry.
Miami.
Hello,
Yeah.
sir.
I just got an X-rated catalog in the mail, and I think I recognized your phone guest from last week, Buttloads.
Back at you. You know, he hasn't sent us a picture yet.
I think I got one here for you.
Yeah. And a picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it catalog day today?
Part of them, anyhow.
Oh,
I can run
man.
this by you, sure.
Well, does he got like a little helmet on it?
No, there's no caricature.
How about a hockey
involved.
mask on it?
This was just straight stuff. Son,
Anything sticking up between the World Trade Centers?
it's not quite that
All right.
big.
You know, that was oh, he did that.
Yes.
He was off to do another shoot. What was it? Well, I don't know if you say that in that kind of business.
Good one.
Thank you. Yeah, okay, send it to us.
All right, man. I shouldn't have said buttloads at the beginning.
Hey, we'll see you later. 310 at WIOD. Let's try Boca. Hello.
Hey, dude.
Hey, man.
Great show, Suds.
Hey, you ought to open up a place up there. Start making Boca-Cola. See how long it takes them to try to stop you.
You know, that sounded like a strangely familiar voice.
What?
Let's go to... What? Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Correct.
Yes, sir. That's good, pal. That's a nice demonstration of a real high IQ. Let's try Miami again. Hello.
Hey, Rick.
Hello, sir.
Good day, Suds.
Good afternoon.
I'm going to send you something in the mail, Suds. I have an old... Do you remember Fangoria magazine?
Sure do.
I found my old, number 1 through 15 last night.
Yeah?
And
What is that?
One of the issues, you talked about it one day a while ago, about how Trekkies have their own little language. I know Rick drives me crazy, too, because I saw him at Borders one night, and you want to just get the taser out, give him a reality. But it's got the code for the Vulcan language. Oh, jeez. Unbelievable.
Well, I was just trying to find our new address, and I lost it.
What is our new address here? We have this is really bizarre, sir. It's like,
You sound good, by the way.
Well, thank you.
Good on the air, so I was good on the phone now, but not before.
I feel like Heather Whitestone, or I feel like everybody else is Heather Whitestone. My lips are moving, but they ain't quite grasping what I'm saying.
Hey,
Adam, the new address. Do you happen to know that? Is that written down anywhere?
Oh, it's on my car. That's what
Rick, do you like the new S-Type?
Pardon me?
Do you like the new Jaguar?
Did you get your new Road and Track?
Actually, no, I didn't.
It's right on the cover.
I know. I have an automobile magazine from Europe, and they have them in there.
They've got a picture of that and the new Aston Martin.
Well, they look real similar. I saw one.
Yeah. Oh, gorgeous cars.
It isn't like a $216,000 car, though. I mean, the Jaguar is what, 70? The Aston Martin.
I don't know. I didn't go right for the prices. I haven't even looked at it. I just got it yesterday.
It's 70. It's not
I still want that Jag that's $600,000.
Well, you can't even drive. Where are you going to drive this thing? It doesn't even fit in the road. It's humongous.
Oh, man, take that out on I-95. I bet that baby could really crawl.
Only if you weld harpoons on the side.
That's South Florida. You get a really... Oh, we're talking at the same time.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I just couldn't hear you.
Put a hood-mounted howitzer on the car. That's good for Miami track.
Yeah, that's what a sports car is down here. Is like mount some guns on it. Because you're not going to be able to go fast enough to ever put it to the test of speed, and there certainly aren't any corners unless you just spend your life going on and off ramps. That's it.
You could have a turbine-driven car. That way you could melt the people behind you and kick the afterburner. Put a girder in the front so you could ram people, and have a hood-mounted rotating howitzer.
Okay, you got some work to do. We'll see you later. 313 at WIOD. We'll go ahead and take a little break here. We have an open line in Dade. That would be 622-WIOD. One in Broward, 767-WIOD. Let me find my place just a second.
All right.
I apologize. Everything is just in new order. Okay. Oh, look at that. We have some new friends. Well, some old friends that are back with us. You know what I need also, and I think Neil has ditched the little cozy that goes on this thing, on the microphone, because I'm getting a lot of wind noise. You know? Like that?
There's one.
All right, let me have that. And I'll find this. And life will be good. Okay. Toss it to me, baby.
There you go.
Nice job. Okay.
All
thank
right.
you. All right. How's that? Oh, that's better, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Much better. Yeah. Except I feel like I'm talking into like a...
what? Snowball from Pittsburgh.
Exactly. Very well put. It's black.
How long everybody's been on hold?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't been on that long. I just called up.
Well, let me ask you something here, Adam. Sir, you just stay right there.
Yeah.
Adam, why, since we have 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, are you handling them like 1, 2, 3, 2 through 12
What?
on the phones?
I don't know, man. They've been changing things every 5 minutes in here. They were originally labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they decided to label them 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but they never fixed the computer to match up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Ah.
Why not just 1 through 6? That makes sense.
Well, it does, but see, I'm looking at it here, and I have to figure out when he puts line 5, that it actually means line 2 in Broward.
Right.
So that's why I sound just a little bit hesitant. Sure, if he puts line 12, it actually means line 2 on the toll-free line.
Ah.
Right?
That's kind of confusing.
And line 13, that's the mobile line.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. So the computer is dictating that? You don't type in the number?
The numbers are set on the screen. When I want to enter a call, like what? Want to do a little experiment here?
Yeah, I see. Sure.
I'm going to pick up the 888 line.
Right.
On the computer screen.
I'm watching.
Okay.
See, it's got a little E next to it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's line 11. So then I type in 11, and I fill out my info.
Which, right, it's a Polish
And
guy.
there
You
it
just
is.
type KGMJFKHTEJK.
Right. And then as soon as I hang up on that line,
Right.
it disappears.
You know what? This is state of the art. You used to have to pick up the phone and then figure out what line it was and type it in. As soon as you pick up the phone, the computer is automatically right on it, waiting for you to enter the information. So
Still, though, wouldn't 1 through 6 be an easier?
It would, but you'd have to rewrite the software, and that's we come back to the audio vault again. Well, so these guys don't
That's
rewrite.
what it's for.
These guys don't rewrite software. Don't start coming in here telling them what to do. They put together stuff, and they've done a great job of it. We'll get used to it. Like I say, line 5 is line 2 in Broward. Line 6 is line 3 in Broward. Line 12 is the line 2 for the 888 numbers, and this guy is on line 3, which is actually line 3. Hi, sir.
Yeah. That's great. You guys figured that out.
Yeah, not quite.
Hey, can I have a number? Can I have 800?
No.
After all of that, you want a number?
Oh, come on.
I ran out of numbers. Give the guy a number, Suds.
798's available.
798? All right.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Put down Saint in Santiago, but put down Saint.
Who is the Saint?
Just Saint?
Yeah.
Well,
the Saint.
That show never lasted real long, did it?
I liked it, though.
Yeah, me
well,
too.
I'm sure you did. So what's on your mind, Saint?
No, just calling to say hi, and I'm glad everything's going well for you guys, and good luck.
Well,
Okay.
thanks, pal.
Alrighty.
We'll be looking for you.
This is state-of-the-art stuff because we're just blowing everything that can be blown, and these people are saying you're sounding great. So apparently there's like something in between them and us that's translating it, making it come out okay. Okay?
Thanks, honey.
Yeah. Let me, this is interesting because I'm looking at something here on my left that just has everything. Like,
this is a bunch of hooey.
Okay.
This is a bunch of. Yes,
I am.
Okay. 320 at WIOD. Let's go now to line 13, and I think that's a mobile in Tamarack.
How's it going?
Good, sir.
I was going to play with you and not answer, but
Maybe that's, thank you. That's probably what they're doing.
I wonder how many
Let's
people
call
have
up and
done
be
that.
real quiet and freak them out on their first day with all this new equipment.
Hey, how you guys doing?
And you know what, on the upshot of that, what could really be is we're in here and they haven't even turned on the transmitter, and everybody who's gone to is like in little cubicles outside the building. Oh, yeah, you guys are on. You sound great.
You know, you guys do sound different.
Yeah.
In what way?
You sound better.
Quality-wise?
Yeah, like as far as your voices. Your voices sound a lot.
Well, you know, we're going through, if you could be here, Suds was playing the other night, and he says, you know, we have these slider pots. I don't know if you know what those are.
Right.
And he says they're like glass. And I said, well, I snuck in here the other night, and I poured butter down all the slots so they would, you know, slide really well. But it's all brand new stuff that's never had like a sound go through it. And after all of these years of, you know, just abusing where we were, you know, and people saying, and, you know, that really screws up the equipment.
Yeah.
Sorry, Adam, didn't mean to do that to you. After a while, it takes its toll and things don't sound so good.
Yeah.
But now they sound pretty good.
I got a couple things. I got to check on my number. I think I lost it.
Oh, man, you people are putting me to the test today.
Well, mine was different. You guys.
Well,
you guys,
sure, they're all different.
No, you guys messed up.
Mine was different.
You guys messed up and gave the same number out twice.
Yeah.
And I think I got bumped.
What was
What
it?
is it?
The Bugman. 404, 5 or 6, somewhere around there.
404, 5 or 6.
Something like that.
By the way, this makes for a great, exciting radio show.
It sure does. Well, I got something after it.
Okay, well, let me see. Steve is 404. He's got like a crooked nose. What did you write down there, Suds? Steve Crooked Nose. Then 405 is Phil. Then 406 is Richard.
Well,
407 is Frank. What do you have written down? Bugman?
Bugman.
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 Bugman. I feel left out.
Adam, say it. Say Bugman.
Why?
Good point. At least somebody has retained their sanity. I don't know where you'd be, pal.
You lost me.
No, I've got all the numbers. You got to, give me a general, within 50 or 100.
Well, it was like 4 something. I thought it was right around 400.
It was like 4 skin. Hold on here. All right, well, you just stay listening to the radio. If I find it, I'll just start screaming, okay?
There's an accident at Nob Hill in Oakland, and it's pretty bad, man.
Oh, really?
Pretty bad, so stay
Oh,
away.
jeez.
Today's hump day, right?
Like somebody ran the light, huh?
Yeah, it looked like someone ran a light, man. Well, that's your hump day traffic report. This is Phil with your Unzip Your Fly Spy traffic report.
Thanks. Okay, that would bring us up to line 6, and we're just going to kind of bypass that for a second. Let's try Miami on line 2. Hello.
Hey, Ricky Ticky.
Hello, sir.
Suds.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I want you
bumped into you in the lobby today.
Oh, yes.
Said hello, greetings, and welcome to your new place. And,
Right.
We talked about something that wound up doing something nice for a charity somewhere.
Guess what I have right here in front of me?
What?
Vienna Sausage Light.
How about that? But anyhow, I'll do something else for a nice charity for you if you can put me on hold until you get to number 800. Huh?
Well, what will you do?
Yeah.
Kind of.
No. What will you do?
What, cash work?
Hey, it works for me, man.
I've never had anybody say that to
This guy gave me a big basket full of Vienna sausage,
healthy
spam,
food.
all kinds of stuff
good.
like that.
Well, thanks for all the gifts for me.
You weren't there that day.
What day?
What day was it?
I don't know. I think it was like Thursday.
Anytime Suds is there, I'm there.
You know something? Maybe you were there, Rick.
Yeah, exactly.
But you were busy. You were talking
I'm
to
always
women.
busy. You didn't give me any spam, did you?
No.
Thank you. Okay, hold on. Let's try.
Now, this comes from the Dial Corporation who makes this stuff. These little Vienna sausage, these are the last thing before soap.
Let's try line 5. I don't even know who's there. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
This is Geraldine in Plantation.
Well, hi, Geraldine.
I have a request.
Yeah. Oh, forget
every
it.
time I call, I forget to ask for a number.
Oh.
I did something this morning I have not done in years.
Yeah.
I turned WIOD off. I cannot bear Ron, and I miss you guys mucho.
You were just laughing too hard, weren't you? There was too much entertainment. You said, I got to take a break before I get back to you.
I don't think so.
Now, is it one particular Ron or both of them?
Both of them.
Oh, geez.
Really?
Jesus.
Because I had a friend of mine tell me today it was one Ron. And I said, well, you got another one.
Well, one of them has a bad nasal problem.
Oh, sure. When you meet Joe Pesci, you're going to tell him he's got a bad nasal problem?
I miss you guys in the morning.
Well,
and it's hard to call when I'm at
You'll
work.
get over it.
No, I don't think so. I gave it a try,
really.
and I turned that radio off.
Well, we don't like to hear that.
I know you don't. So
at least if you turn it off, don't listen to anything else.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Hey, listen, can I have a number, fine?
Yes. What's your name?
Geraldine.
$7.99.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See you, Geraldine. All right, that would bring us up to Dade. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Right. This is number 46.
486.
Mafuyi.
Oh, hi, pal.
How you doing?
Good.
All right.
Did anybody see A&E yesterday?
Uh,
Biography.
No.
They had my boy on. Jackie Chan.
Oh, jeez.
No.
I watched that movie right after that show, too. Didn't I? No.
What a hard life.
I did. I tried to watch last night on the West Coast feed. I tried to watch Primetime Live with Mark Furman. You know, the guy, he just can't stop making up stuff, can he? Did you happen to see that?
No, I didn't see it.
Mafuyi?
Yes.
Did you happen to see that?
No, I heard
You're not
that,
paying attention. You got a little cockfight going on in the background, don't you?
By the way, Suds needs more bass on it when you equalize it.
Do I? Wait a minute. How's that?
No, that's less.
worse.
Yeah.
More bass, Adam. More bass. We need more bass.
Okay.
He's putting dilithium crystals in there now.
Let's try Fort Lauderdale. Hello. Fort Lauderdale. Oh, here's one of these wise guys. Okay, we won't say anything. I know it's line 4, which is actually line 1 in Broward. So let's try line 6, which would be hello.
Budloads.
Back at
you. You guys actually sound better quality-wise because it's not, you don't have all the mung hanging around and infesting the boards.
Exactly.
Except
all
the
brand new stuff.
are a little fuzzy.
There's not even like a wad of snot or slime or spit or anything on here.
I've been in that building and I can attest to the fact that you can feel the air when you walk through it.
What do you mean? Oh, the old building?
Oh yeah, you can feel it.
Oh, it's feel it. It knocks you down.
It's like the Beatles said, it's so sick you can feel its disease.
Right.
Number 4 checking in.
What song did they say that in?
Pardon?
What song did they say that in?
Come Together. Yeah, thank you.
Is that because I recall the disease part? That may be a lyric that I've never understood.
Yeah, it's when he's got to be good looking because it's just after he's got to be good looking because he's so hard to see.
Right. Keep going.
He's so sick you can feel his disease.
Yeah.
And it's like the air in the building. I mean, I was there one night.
But that's not what you said. You said the thing was the air's so thick you can feel its disease.
Yeah, like in the old. I'm saying it's like your old building. The air is so thick.
I know that.
With the mung.
But I'm trying to get you to quote the Beatles song.
Oh.
Where it says that. But it doesn't say that. You just made that up.
No, I paraphrased.
Oh.
Instead of using he, I said it.
All right. You took clown license.
Yes.
All right.
Also, by the way, Rick, I met one of your listeners last night.
Yeah.
Or actually Sunday night. I was out at Garcia's.
Yeah.
And I'm doing balloon animals. And, you ask the people...
Why don't you get like a real woman?
Yeah.
And, you ask the people what they're going to name their balloons to make it more personalized.
This is Hippie the Clown, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Made this lovely balloon dog for this guy.
Lovely balloon dog.
Blue one, perfect French poodle.
Do you ever give him a wiener?
The dogs or the people?
Well, you can make up a wiener for people, too.
Oh, yeah, I can make a balloon. I can make 200, over 200
There you go. You could do like some adult parties. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's a balloon wiener.
Actually, I can do one of those. I can do a naked man and a naked lady.
Listen, you'd have to, I think Lobster Man could do a balloon wiener. It's just a balloon.
No. I'm talking as in it looks like a man holding his thing.
Oh.
In fact, you can even ask Lenny the Monkey Man. He's seen it.
You can ask who?
Lenny the Monkey Man. I did a gig with him at Santa's Magical Village.
Oh, there's a combination. Hippie the Clown and Lenny the Monkey Man.
I want everybody who's listening right now, and I know there's like twos of you, to just focus on, this is Hippie the Clown. He's gotten together with Lenny the Monkey Man, and together they've made balloon wieners.
Yeah, a guy holding his wiener, in fact.
That's great.
But
and what child did you give that to?
Oh, none. That's just for adults. I'm not that bad.
Oh, okay.
That's I do about.
Where did you do that?
For adults only.
Where did you do that?
Santa's Magical Village.
So you're Santa's Magical Village with Lenny the Monkey Man making balloon genitals.
And his 2 sons.
Is that what you call them?
No, Lenny's 2 sons were there.
Oh.
The 22-year-old and the 16-year-old.
Oh, like here's a balloon wiener and his 2 sons. Sorry.
No problem.
Oh, I finally lost it. I've just gotten giddy. Okay, and?
And so I gave the guy the balloon dog, and I asked him what his name was, and he told me, I'm going to name this dog? I said, Tutu. I said, Tutu. What kind of name is that for a dog?
Yeah.
And whatever happened to that guy?
We killed him.
Yeah.
Oh,
just like you, Hippie. We'll see you later. Okay, that brings us up to 3:30 right here at WIOD.
In entertainment radio. 610 WIOD.
3:34 at WIOD. I apologize. Been a little bit bulky this afternoon. We're trying to get your calls as fast as we can. We have an open line in date at, what would that be? That would be 622 WIOD. And we have an open line in Broward at 767 WIOD. Now, nobody has told us yet if you dial the old numbers if it's got one of those forwarding things. Like these people no longer lived here, and here's their new number. Please make a note. But we'll find out. Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Hey, Rick.
Hello, sir.
How are you? I got
Good.
a couple of answers for you.
All right.
Your address is 3000 North 28th Terrace.
Yes. I knew that.
Oh, in Hollywood, Florida.
Thank you. They gave it to me to try to find this place, and I just forgot it. Now,
I don't know the zip code.
Oh, okay.
Second of all, Suds, don't forget, I'm number 800. I'm holding for number 800.
Oh, well, hey.
Champagne Bill.
You're here.
I heard.
You got it, pal.
Champagne Bill. Now, let me give you the words of the Beatles song.
Yeah.
Hold you in his arms. Yeah, you can feel his disease.
So it's not in the not the room. It's not the air. Hello?
Yeah. It's not what?
You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Neither do I. No, when he called up, oh, geez, I've got such a headache. When he called up, he likened the air in the old building to the Beatles song, and I thought he was reiterating lyrics, but apparently he was not. He was paraphrasing.
Yeah, he was.
There was a time in my life where I knew all that crap. I knew the Come Together, all the lyrics. I knew, what was it, Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan had Highway 61 Revisited. There's all of his songs, Johnny's in the Basement, all that. I used to know all of those by heart.
Bob didn't even know them.
Exactly. And it was because I used to sneak away from class when I was in school, and I found out they used to have Bob Dylan albums in the library, and I would go and say, I got to do some studying, and I just kick back and enjoy Bob Dylan.
Well, if you remember, that song came out, and it started a rumor about one of the Beatles being dead. The only disease,
Come Together did?
Yeah, the only disease you can feel by holding somebody is death.
Well, now, wait a second. Was Come Together on Abbey Road?
Oh, boy. I don't know.
Because Sgt. Pepper's was the one that started the rumor about Paul's death.
Was that where Come Together came?
No.
Oh.
No, and I'm trying to, now, with the headache that I have, trying to go back into the 60s and put together when Paul died.
Suds.
Well, the White Album, because that had number 9 on it, right? Yeah.
You got me.
The White Album had number 9 on it. It was like, 8-9 minutes long. Playing it backwards, if you played it backwards, you could actually hear the car crash and all of that. So they started it then, but I don't think, and let me see, the White Album right after that was Sgt. Pepper's album, right?
I don't know. I was smoking so much back then, all the albums were white.
Well, obviously I was too. That's why I'm having this problem. Now help me out.
Another disease you can tell by holding somebody, leprosy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you hold them and it like they're
oh,
across
baby.
the room.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, your leg came off.
I'm falling over you.
Yeah. Oh,
Suds.
Yeah.
Suds, Champagne Bill.
Gotcha. 800.
Thanks, baby.
All right.
Bye.
See you later.
You called me baby.
Do you remember that? That's okay. I do too.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
What? I'm so confused. I'm trying right now in my mind. I'm trying to think. The next break, am I going to have enough time to go in there and try to make that thing work again, so that we actually will have some news? I'm just distraught.
Blow off the news.
Oh, I hate to do that. I mean,
what is happening? Hi, Irene.
Nothing.
What is happening? Nothing. The paper is like the front and back pages are the same.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on. People, if there is anything going on, how about if they just call and tell us about it?
You do the news.
Exactly.
I like it.
Because
we have no newspapers here or anything today.
And we have no AP. We have you had a
well, kind of do.
We do.
Yeah. It's a long story. I won't.
Well, you showed me a piece of paper that looked like an eye chart. Right?
Yeah.
And what, it printed over itself a variety of times?
Yeah.
Okay, so
and
don't
then
worry.
The printer ran out of paper and nobody had any.
Let me ask you this. Are you listeners, are you people going to be upset today if we don't do the news? I don't think so. Like I say, you're going to be upset?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you, tomorrow I'll do twice as much. No, I won't. Well, I thought I could say it without laughing. But
let's try Hollywood. Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hello, sir.
Oh, man.
Now, here's a cheery voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just had to put down
Chronic.
my title.
Chronic.
No, wait, man.
Ever since we got back into the afternoon. Chronic.
Okay, fine. I don't call you for years, and then I call you 2 days in a row.
Oh, no, I think we've heard from you every day.
I don't have to hear from me again.
Okay.
Damn it.
All right. There you go. Let's go to...
Better than that guy with a crappy phone, though.
Let's try North Miami. Hello.
Hey, guys, what's up?
You tell us.
Buttloads.
Back at you.
Number 370 claiming my number.
Okay.
Rick.
Yes.
I just got back from traffic court.
Uh-oh.
Do you believe the cop never showed up?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
This is for you.
Well, I was going 74 and a 55.
Yeah.
And I was going to plead no contest, but hey, it's dismissed.
Well, wait a second now.
Yeah.
You didn't go for an arraignment already? This is the first time?
Yeah, this was my first ticket ever.
Well, as I understand, you plead not guilty, then you come back for the trial.
This was the trial.
Oh, this was the trial.
This was the trial.
Why were you going to go plead no contest?
Because I didn't have an arraignment. Nobody there had an arraignment.
Don't you have to have an arraignment?
No.
You know, I am so confused. It's like I'm in a new building and I'm in a new world.
Well, none of the lines are answering either.
Well, that's true. So...
no, I didn't have an arraignment. I got the ticket back in July, early July.
And you went on the date to appear.
Yeah, and they sent me something with the date to appear.
Right.
And I went down today, and the cop never showed. There's about 35 of us.
Well, what would have happened if you would have just pled guilty? I mean, if they would have said, okay, here's when you're supposed to appear. You go down there and you pled guilty. Why would the cop even need to show up?
Well, I don't know. But
Do you follow what I'm saying? Or what I'm trying to...
I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But I just got a date to go today for...
See, usually they have the arraignment and then they send the cop. They say, okay, your tickets are going to be on this date. Show up. But this would indicate that the cop would have to show up for every person, whether they pled guilty or not guilty.
This is the Dade County court system.
Was it a magistrate?
Yes, it was.
Well, good luck to congratulations.
Well, thank you.
That's excellent.
Well, the reason I called is because somebody was stupid enough to say guilty.
No.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And
Now, and the same cop, and he wasn't there?
He wasn't there. The hearing officer said, I didn't hear that. Can you say it again? And he said, guilty. And she said, I'm sorry, I still did not hear that. So, I mean, he's guilty. You have to pay the fines and the court fees and everything.
So what was this guy trying, a little stand-up act?
No, he was very serious.
Unbelievable. Why would you even go to court to plead guilty? Why didn't you just mail in the fine? Then they assess you court costs also.
It doesn't even make any sense to me. But the good news is I went in and got it done, and, I'm back home early.
Well, congratulations. Let me tell you where I stand with one of mine, and I don't want to say this too loud. I was supposed to appear. They sent me my little thing because when they busted me with an airplane, so they don't write down a date, and they mail you a deal that says when you're supposed to be there.
Right.
So I get the deal. Well, I'm going to be on vacation then. So, what do I do? Here I figure out now I'm going to be in traffic court hell. So I call and she says, oh, mail in the ticket along with your not guilty plea. Okay, and I'm thinking, I'm going to mail you any verification, any record I have of this thing because you're getting a ticket now. I got nothing. I'm going to just put in a letter, not guilty, and expect you to, just say, oh, sure, we got his letter, not guilty.
And then you find out your license is suspended.
Exactly. So now I call and trying to find out if there's a date, and it says it hasn't been set yet. Now, I got this ticket on June 25th. Today, to my recollection, is October 9th.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been set yet.
That's something weird.
So has anybody ever gone through this where, like, they forget to set the date? You just kind of fall through traffic cracks?
Well, I have another problem.
Oh, don't we all?
Well,
I'm itching mine.
You might remember me now. I was the one that got into the accident with the lady with the handicap sticker.
Okay.
Long time ago.
Right.
And I haven't talked to you in about 6 months.
Okay.
But that got settled. Do you remember who I am now?
No.
Yes, the lady pulled out, ran a red light, and she had the handicap thing up in the mirror.
And the cop knew her.
Cop knew her.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know your name. I remember who you are.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay.
So now I have one ticket in Broward County I got to take care of. After this one in Dade that got dismissed today.
Okay. And that one was for what?
It was for speeding. And the one in Broward is for an improper turn.
Okay.
Through construction.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations. I am totally...
See you in 6 months.
Yeah.
Man.
By then, maybe I can figure out what he just said. All right. Let's go ahead. We'll take a break. We have some open lines. We won't bore you with that right now. It's 3:44 at WIOD. We're on the air. There was not a rejoin or anything. Hi, Adam. It's nice to see you in here. Adam, our producer, who is supposed to be in another room, like pushing buttons and making sound and stuff, is standing over my shoulder in this room going, hey, what happened? What happened?
Talk and Entertainment Radio, 610 WIOD.
Okay, so Jolene is here, and I'll tell you what, Adam, just to keep you busy, I'm going to send her in there, and she's going to start singing, wow. Suds just said, oh, look what we've got. No, use it, Suds. That's excellent. We have what do they call it? A deadbolt.
Yeah.
We have a deadbolt on our door to keep people from coming in. This is draining. This is excruciating. Okay. We have an open line in Dade at 622 WIOD. You know, you guys, you have done such a fine job.
Sorry, here comes now you got power tools. This does sound
You don't need to fix that while we're on the air. But you know what you could do? 2 initials and a couple of numbers, WD-40. That door. Yeah, that would be really nice. Because right now, in spite of beautiful surroundings, it sounds like the Addams family is coming in and out. Yeah, exactly. And, oh, look at that. You got an engineer under your desk taking care of screws and stuff for you there, Suds. Okay. Hey, listen, it's the first day, so a couple of things came out. Big deal. Man, oh, man, look at that. I mentioned WD-40. This guy is in here with, that's not even WD-40. That's like silicone, right? Give Suds a shot in his breast. Okay. Let's go back to the phones. It's 348 at WIOD. I don't have a clue as to what's going on here. Look at that. Here's Hollywood. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? Am I on the air?
Hi, you are, and I'm so confused.
Well, I'm just glad I got to talk to somebody. I'm late for work. I just have a question. Yesterday, you guys spoke about a contest where they were looking for a Barbie lookalike.
Yes.
And I would just like the phone number.
Well, let me ask you a very loaded question.
Okay.
Why?
Why? Because a friend and I intend to go down, hopefully, if I can find out where I'm supposed to go.
Well, I think that's one of those things where you have to stop by and get the number personally.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Well, then I suppose I won't be going.
Well, you're calling from... Why? We're not scary men.
Oh, I...
You're calling from
Sounds
Broward.
a bit intimidating.
You're calling from Broward, correct?
I'm actually calling from Boca, but I only got the Broward number when you guys gave it out.
Oh, okay. Well, we would be, wherever you're on your way to, we would be on that way. And I think this works out very well because we just found out we have a deadbolt on this door so we could lock other people out, lock you in.
Ooh,
and
a good time.
You look like Barbie.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm going to find out.
Well, this is why I want you to stop by. I can determine that for you.
Well, I'm 5'10". I've got long blonde hair. And I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to going.
Okay. Boing.
If I could just get the phone number, though, please.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm just toweling down. Can you just hold on just a second? As soon as you said 5'10" and long blonde hair.
Well, I'm happening to liking this phone call. This is actually quite an ego boost.
Well, go ahead. Elaborate just a little bit more. Oh, excuse me. You know, okay, here comes the meat of the matter. Measurements.
Measurements? I don't know. I suppose I'm a 36C. I've got a 27-inch waist, and I don't know what my hips are.
Yeah.
You know, they say if you were to take Barbie's direct proportions and apply it to a human, like, you know, blow her up like we have done.
You'd have Pamela Anderson.
Oh, you're far above Pamela Anderson. I think her measurements would be 85, 9, 21. You know, close to like real life.
I suppose she'd look more like a freak than a sex symbol, huh?
Not to us.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Let me see here now. Do I still have the Barbie hotline thing?
Now, do you have hair of nylon?
Hair of nylon. Gosh, no.
Oh, well.
Would that be an attractive feature?
Yeah, well, let me ask
Barbie,
you this.
You know?
Yeah, can you pull it out and roll it back in?
There you go.
No, I've never tried.
Oh.
Remember that? You must have had one of those Barbies where I think you could pull it out and then roll it back in and color it and do all that kind of stuff. Wouldn't that be really cool to have like that in real life?
Well, actually, I think if I tried, I'd probably end up like Sinead O'Connor.
Let me see, Sinead O'Connor. Oh, geez, excuse me. Now I'm
yeah,
going to say.
Right. We're looking for the number.
I am looking for the number here, and I don't know that I have it.
No, so I waited all this time for nothing.
Can you believe that?
No.
Well, maybe someone will call and, you know.
If you remember, I even tried to call that on the air. I'll tell you what I'll do. Give me your home number, and I'll go ahead. When I find it, probably it'll be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You'll recognize me by my breathing, and I'll just call up and give it to you.
So are you trying to tell me you don't have it for real?
You know, I really don't have it for real. You know where it is, though? I mean, it's at home. It's sitting on my desk because I went through a bunch of stuff today, and I knew we were coming to the new studio, and I kind of wanted to slim down and get rid of a whole bunch of stuff here. And let me see. There's one more place that I could have it.
No.
By the way, I have some country music titles for you if you'd like.
Yeah?
Well, I kind of do these once in a while because they're semi-funny.
Okay.
I'm trying to find that number. Where would... And, you know, I wouldn't do this for any caller. I'm just kind of keeping you on while I look for all of this stuff.
Well, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. For example, let's see. Get Your Tongue Out of My Mouth because I'm Kissing You Goodbye. That's a country music song title. Her teeth were stained, but my Wait a second. Let me go
All
back.
right, go ahead, man.
Get your tongue out of my mouth because I'm kissing you goodbye. That's a country music
I
title.
heard that one.
Her teeth were stained, but her heart was pure. How can I miss you if you won't go away?
How about her teeth were stained and I was shellacked?
Oh, look at that. And she even laughs politely, even though we're not funny. Boy, you're a flirt, aren't you?
I'm just trying to get a phone number.
How can you yeah, exactly. How can you believe me when I say I love you when you know I've been a liar all my life? I've been roped and thrown by Jesus in the Holy Ghost corral. I changed her oil. She changed my life. I don't know whether to kill myself or go bowling. Now, keep in mind, these are all real country and western song titles.
Mm-hmm.
See, I found this looking through the folder for you for the Barbie thing, and I don't have that.
Oh, really? Well, thanks for calling, lady.
Well, is there anywhere I can contact?
I fell in a pile of you and got love all over me. I keep forgetting I forgot about you. Oh, here's one of my favorites. I want to whip your cow.
Oh, I've got that. I've got that.
I would have wrote you a letter, but I couldn't spell yuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's a funny one. I wouldn't take her to a dog fight because I'm afraid she'd win. Let's see. You flush for the bathroom of your heart. I've got the hungries for your love, and I'm waiting in your welfare line. If I can't be number one in your life, then number two on you.
God.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Lovely.
Listen, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure somebody will call in. Like I say, why don't you give us your home number? We'd be glad to forward that along.
Mm-hmm. On the air, even.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Thank
Sure.
you very much.
No. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised you got this far without somebody in the other room, being our producer, asking you your number anyway.
Yeah, well, I was asked if I was married.
Okay. Well, are you?
No, I'm
And
not.
he let you come this far?
And he did.
Adam, we have a Barbie lookalike. She's 5'10" with long blonde hair. She's not married, and she actually made it to talk to us.
I already asked her if she was married. She said yes.
I thought she said
No.
Barney.
The girlfriend that I'm going with is married.
Oh,
She is not married. Adam, don't you think by the time she got down to the studio that you could find that Barbie hotline number for her?
I don't have it here, man. Yeah, come on down. I'll find it.
Man, oh man, we may be in a new building, but we are still brain dead. I don't have it here, man. What he meant was he
in
has
my
it.
car.
It's right outside.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Listen, keep listening to the radio.
I will.
And we'll pass along the number for you when we
And
can
if anything, like I said, I'm going to work. If you could just jot it down if somebody calls up with it, I'll call tomorrow.
You know what? I'll tell you why. It was October. I think the deadline was